Good rising. Watch out, Mike. Smoking that most devastating drug that destroys lives and minds, kills people. Watch out for that marijuana. Whoa. Gets you all hopped up and might go out and join a mob. Run a riot. Dangerous stuff. The only thing dangerous about it is simple possession of it. Nothing else. Glad we could have this conversation. So World War III started. That's good. And Israel will do everything in their power to try to drag America into its war with Iran. Amazing. So there's this Palantir company that's directed by Peter Thiel. Thiel, yeah. And this Palantir company is designed to create a surveillance network of humanity. Everything we know is gone. Everything you were conditioned to believe as a child is no longer the norm. So nothing that you are fighting for even exists anymore. The more you comprehend, the less you'll be understood by anyone. The more you know, the more you'd be hated too. Oh man, we don't respect intelligent people. We prefer dumb ones. Still, an explanation for the current batch of leaders that you have. Rare earth minerals and mineral content confuses people. We used to have grounding technology. And this grounding technology existed 100 years ago. We used to have a free energy train. A free electric train didn't cost anybody a thing. All of a sudden, energy costs money. But 100 years ago, society was free energy. Oh, man. Hi, Monica. The more I do this, the more I lose hope. I don't find hope. Take that hopium's dopium. There's I'm thoroughly mind boggled. I don't want to follow anyone anywhere. I mean, nowhere. And that's because of my education. Nobody's worth following. And all it takes is a little common sense. Not much. No. Try telling OT that Holdy backwards is yellow and wants to argue with me. It's only 4 fucking letters. Why can't you read them backwards? Gotta throw a goddamn gasket over here. The nature of sin is ignorance, not knowing. Your letters are sins or signs. That's a fucking sin. See, I made it funny. They're tone deaf and illiterate. They didn't know their letters are sins or signs. Left it out of school. And so now, the nature of the sin is they don't know the signs or the science of the signs. They can't read them. Fucking illiterate protesters and civil rights activists protesting with billboards and signs with word spells on them that they can't read or write. They don't comprehend. I shit you not. You go to one of these goddamn protests and walk up to one of these fucktards holding a billboard protesting, and you start challenging what they're protesting and what they're writing about. They don't even know what they're writing about. They're getting paid to hold that sign. They don't believe this shit on the sign. So the nature of the sin is being illiterate. Not knowing that your letters are sins and signs. Science of the signs. Not being able to read them. Do you think my English teachers are laughing right now? Because nobody thought I was fucking listening. joke is on them now. They didn't know that Gra Al is holy science. Science was holy to Knights Templars. Holy Gra Al science. P-S-Y-E-N-C-E science. Maybe science. That's C-I-E-N-C-E science. Science is science. So you have your science with a S-E-I-E-N-C-E, and I have science with a P-S-Y-E-N-C-E. Science of science, empirical sciences, empirical. You know what you were given? Pseudoscience. Not real science. And you probably like Bill Nye the Science Guy and Neil deGrasse Tyson, right? Up next, Sigmund freaking Freud and Albert fucking Einstein. Out here and decimate all these fucking frauds. King of the monkeys. Rafiki was a shaman that nobody fucked with. You ever watch Lion King? Nobody ever wanted to start a fight with a fucking monkey. You ever notice how people are always trying to convince you they're right and you're wrong? Or that they're good and you're evil. One day I realized the good people just have paparazzi or publicists on their side, convincing you. And I started wondering why is it this way? And then it hit me. We're incentivized to lie. We're not incentivized to tell the truth. Isn't that deep? That's pretty heavy right there. Why would anyone tell the truth? There's no fucking money in it. You think it's fun for me doing this stuff, Monica? You gotta make me popular, rich and famous. No. Uh-uh. I still do it anyway, though. I don't know why. Must be a glutton for punishment. See, I don't think you get out of things without suffering. It's a very old teaching. We don't learn things until we suffer from them. We don't learn the stove is hot till you burn your hand on it. You don't learn to ride a bike until you fell down a few times. You're going to suffer. To learn, you're going to suffer. And there's nothing fun about it. And you're going to suffer loss. Loss of friends, family, children. Suffering will either make or break you. And it seems to me mostly people enjoy viewing and watching the suffering of other than themselves. They themselves are suffering, so they're going to like watching other people suffer. And if you don't enjoy watching the suffering of others, then you will not fit in anywhere. It's not fun for me. I'm nobody's fucking favorite son. The black sheep. The fucking scapegoat. The one that y'all blame when shit goes wrong. Gotta have a whipping boy. Gotta have a scapegoat. Gotta have a patsy. Gotta have a fall man. You did this to me. You little shit. You little fucker. It's your fault. I'm just waiting for everyone to start blaming me for everything. Because that will solve everything. It's all my fault. So that's why I don't crowd participate, you know? Because I'm the patsy and the scapegoat and the fall guy. Well, I don't want to hang around a bunch of people just going to blame me when shit goes wrong. Fuck all that noise. I'm staying home. You can masturbate without me. You're going to have to drag me kicking and screaming like a little baby. I ain't going anywhere. No. Tired. Yeah. Well, child predators are a protected class of citizens now. And in some countries, they get a stipend, they get Social Security, they get rewards. Like in Greece, Tom Hanks moved to Greece, expatriated from the United States, and became a Greek citizen. So he could get pension for being a minor attracted person with a syndrome. Did you see that part? Boy, I did. I was like, what? They reward sex offenders. It's amazing. Protected class of citizens. Good job, Democrats. What in the actual fuck am I supposed to do about any of this shit, Monica? Been talking and running my mouth for 25 years. Where to get me nowhere. Mostly it gets me erased. And then the more you research, the more you know. Because you didn't slow down. Just because they censored you, erased you, didn't mean you stopped your education. So you keep acclimating and acquiring shit, you know, and all of a sudden you're at a fucking plateau, you're looking down like, damn, you're all some fucking stupid people. You know, it's just like in the movie They Live. Half that movie was about one friend trying to get the other friend to wear a pair of fucking glasses. Right? And the one friend had to beat the shit out of the other friend just to get him to wear the goddamn glasses. So he could see as he saw. Right? That alphabet video is just like that pair of glasses. I can't get people to sit through that fucker. And nobody wants to pay me for it. So why the fuck did I make it in the first place? Fuck to do for my children? Nothing. It's been like this for years. You know? And then you get onto a frequency, and everything coming your way is literally because of the fucking frequency that you're on. So you don't even have to look for anything anymore because it's attracted to you. Magnetism. The human body is a magnet. I attract poop and fecal matter. I attract shit, you know? I don't go looking for trouble. Trouble's looking for me. Why would I go looking for it? It's too much work. It's already looking for me. I've been barred from every art gallery in my city. You know, they keep saying it's me, but no, it's not me. It's community. They love to bar me. Try to keep me below a bar. And I'm trying to get above the bar. I want to be heard, not barred. Done with this bar. I'll set the fucking bar. You know, I sit here and I listen to congressional hearings with a group, and I sit through whole ones sometimes. And they're 4 hours long. And sometimes it's really fucking boring. And I stream these things and I listen to them, but no one else does. And then they look at me and they say, how the fuck do you know as you know? And I'm like, well, I listen to congressional hearings. I don't really listen to the news much these days, you know? Better just to listen in on some of these congressional hearings. Make up your own mind about it. And I've done that quite a bit. I did that in regards to Fauci. Did that in regards to the long COVID vaccine side effects. They had a hearing about these things. They also had a hearing about UFO disclosures and underwater civilizations. Wow. I was hearing this stuff straight from Congress. And then I tell y'all about it. Y'all fucking think I'm goddamn crazy. And I'm just sitting here reflecting on the future. Oh, you've been sober for 3 months now? Oh. What the hell does your comment have to do with as above, so below, or the mineral content inside the body being the same as the mineral content outside the body? The fuck did your comment have to do with my headline? This is why I fucking hate people. They fucking can't read. So I stay home. This is why participating in political parties will get you killed. Well, it's amazing, Monica. Right? The mineral content inside your body is the same as the soil that you're walking on. Somehow that's a conspiracy, though. And every one of these fuckers are more worried about them fucking cells than the goddamn facts that I just spit. Right, Tomaz? Are you self-centered little fucker? The only thing you give a fuck about is you? Come in here and I'm supposed to what? Worry about your broken fucking tooth? Fuck you. When the hell did you give a shit about my fucking son? The only thing you give a fuck about is you. Why the fuck would I follow you anywhere? You're my goddamn enemy. You made me that way. Your fault. Respect for my house? You don't have any for mine. The fuck? You're in my house right now. No respect. None. I don't give a fuck about your goddamn broken tooth. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm gonna block you. Goodbye, Thomas. Bye. Block. I have to start editing my reality. Block. Done. You're just a problem. This is not a goddamn roadblock. Gotta hear her fucking feet off me, and I'm supposed to worry about him and his fucking tooth. Fuck out of here. Can't even discuss the topic that's up for discussion. What? Hey, words work forward and backwards. Spelled it out for you, yeah? It's a conspiracy. It's a goddamn conspiracy. They turned reality into a fucking conspiracy. And they fed you a palette or a platitude of feelings, concerns, and opinions. I got some feelings for you and concerns. My feelings and concerns are that no one gives a fuck about your feelings and concerns. Due to lack of empathy and illiteracy and what else? The competitive nature of everything and everyone. As above, so below. The inside reflects the outside, and the outside mocks the inside. The things outside of man are the things inside of man. The macrocosm reflects the microcosm. The things outside of you are the same as the things inside of you. Hasn't gotten a response yet. Not one. People want to talk about their teeth, and they want to talk about everything but what I said. So this is why I don't go anywhere. It's driving me fucking mad. I want to talk about the mineral content inside of the person and rare earth minerals and elements. He wants to talk about his broken teeth. Block! Block! I might hit the block button a lot today. If you're running around thinking that you're a papyrus, paper, stationery, a name, a number, you're part of the problem. Hey, Dick Tickles. Had to get rid of Tomez this morning. Doesn't want to talk about science, real science, Graal science, empirical science, science of the signs, letters being signs. No, he wants to talk about himself and his broken fucking tooth. Gone. Goodbye. You're fired. Fucking annoying. Right? I find that to be fucking annoying. The entire education system conditions people to be dependent on the church and their state for survival. This is not healthy. This is not good. This is evil. Puts you in a situation where you have no respect for human labor or your children. Children are a byproduct of labor. Without laboring, there's nothing. And we have outsourced everything, incentivized people to do nothing. There is no rewards for good behavior. Remember that. Now you have to worry about bio interfacing and biodigital convergence and a sentient Skynet, neural networking in your environment, nanotech and smart dust, sentient particulates, graphene based in nature. And it's not just in the air, from chemtrails and cloud seeding programs and weather manipulation programs that have gone on for a lot longer than I've been alive, injecting aerosols into the stratosphere at 20,000 feet, and watch the trickle down effect. I see you politicians and political pimps try to talk circles around me now. Took all your goddamn words away. That's what I did, Monica. But they're all smarter than me. And I took all their words away. So I did. Took all their words away. One day I realized I could win this war all by myself. You notice how people avoid the issues when I address them? They want to make themselves the center of my fucking attention while I'm trying to address issues that include everyone. Got him, Monica. The only thing most people are worried about is the fucking sales. And the irony in this is only in the external realms are they interested, nothing on the inside. So you got to understand that this smart dust is everywhere. And then you have to understand that it's sentient, self-aware dick tickles. That'll tickle your dick. So then a logical person would look at the environment and say it's contaminated. How do we clean it? That's the responsible thought process, I thought. Oh, we don't want to do that. We want to poison it some more. Let's cause forest fires. Bring the s'mores. I'll bring the crackers. Mind-boggling, right? So then when you consider the trickle-down effect, then you can see, hey, the waterways are contaminated. The ground is contaminated. What you want to do about it? Nothing? Or maybe they spent $21 trillion on underground bunker systems and underground cities so they could duck all of this shit as it comes down to the ground. Right? Like, whoa. Alright. And make fresh pot coffee. Nope. So we have a live sky radiation, air radiation, ground radiated water. These particulates are sentient and aware. Because of Sabrina Wallace and others, I became aware of these particulates' ability to communicate, sentient, self-aware. This is the very basis of the ether or water. Water sentient. Water is self-aware. Consciousness doesn't need a body to exist. Now we understand the government knows this and is mimicking it. Like I said, science has proven the existence of intelligent design, is now mocking it. It's pretty mind-blowing stuff right there, because now you can see, hey, these nanoparticulates are inside of me and outside of me. And they communicate. It's very important for you to know that. Kind of reminds me of a cartoon back in the day, Osmosis Jones, Bill Murray. Wow. That'll tickle your dick. The body is majority water. Your spirit is your soul essence or energy of God, housed in the human body like a battery cell. When you die, you expatriate or shed your vessel, which is the container that you think you are. Some people think they're the shell. Well, you're not. You're not. So you can't be dust if you're water. How do you return to the earth as dust when you shed the body and you evaporated. So if you think about it that way, then you start realizing, hey, energy never dies. That's what science tells you. Energy never dies. Oh, energy never dies. It transitions states, ascends or descends, goes up or down, moves from one state of existence to another. It transitions like light, transitioning light, transitioning lenses, like your eyeballs. Everybody's got their own lens, and everyone's going to transition and translate the light differently. So no one's eye is the same. That's why we have technology that backs this, retina scanners. We have that comprehension. So we built technology to match that comprehension. Same with voice recognition technology. We recognize that no one's voice is the same. No one sounds the same. No one has the same frequency. No one has the same fingerprint. I don't think anyone's the same. I don't think you can have a collective of people with that level of comprehension. This verifies or helps verify what Hindus will tell you when they tell you that every personification or person is a mask of God. And then if you look at what the Hindus are saying, then all of a sudden look at the Babylonians and what were they doing? Praying to themselves as their own deity or God because they were dumb cavemen and Neanderthal monkey men and stupid. Said for a while now, when people learn from me, they wind up running around and starting their own cults. They start their own churches. They start having sermons and preaching from the mountain like they're Jesus. They stopped looking for Jesus and started thinking that they're Jesus. And Jesus has an office in government. The Pope's sitting in an office of Jesus. Yep. That's funny shit, right? Did you know Jesus had an office in government? Jesus sits in governorship. Good ship. Jesus is in governorship. Governorship. Jesus stands for Joint European Slave Unionship. The good ship Jesus. That's a conspiracy. That's a conspiracy that they want everyone to join the union. It's a conspiracy that man and woman is the original union. When the two collide, they conclave, enclave, and have a baby. It's a conspiracy. Union of states, union of countries, labor union, teachers union, nurses union, truckers union. Join the union. I don't want to join the union, okay? It's funny to think about it this way. Do I have to join the union? Where does it say in the Constitution that I have to join the labor union or the workers union or the teachers union or the truckers union? Where did it say I gotta join a fucking union anywhere? I'll wait for an intelligent response. Where? I don't want to join the union. You can't make me. See, you gotta act like a child. Otherwise, you won't get through to them. But we're already in a union. right? Whether you like it or not, you're already in the union. What's Trump trying to do? Get Canada to join the union? We heard about that stuff. Right now, Canada is unclaimed territory. I think America's going to claim it. Lay a land stake on it. Stake it like a vampire. Reminds me of a song. The world is a vampire sent to jail. What if the world is a vampire and you're in jail? And if Canada joins the union, I can only see the dominoes from here. What will happen south of the border? Mexico will want to join the fucking union as well, right? And all of a sudden, it's a union of North America, South America, Central America, all the Americas. Americana. No one can see it, right? Watch out, boys. Got vision. You like playing political chess? Uh-huh. We became the world police and we didn't even know it, you guys. I don't think we were supposed to figure it out. You know? We're out there policing the world with our gay policies, mandating. Sounds queer to me. I asked all my friends, bro, you go out on mandates? I don't have any friends that mandate. They just do stuff, but they don't do any mandating. They all said it was gay. It's queer. So no mandating here. And tomorrow, you guys, this is the best part. You should mic clip right here, right? You really should, all of you. I'm serious as a heart attack. Tomorrow is a protest of no more kings, right? Tomorrow, they said no kings, right? And listen to what I'm saying over here. English is language of king. You don't talk queen, you talk king. You don't speak queen, you speak king. Do you want the men dressed up like queens? And if the men are the new queens, what are the women? Incubators? Hatchlings? Homunculus, man. Woman. You get hatched from an egg? in the future, there'll be no more natural births. Everybody be hatched from an incubator. Test tube babies. Designer babies. Sounds fantastic, doesn't it? See, while women were trying to be boss ladies, be the man, some people figured out how to replace woman. Artificial wombs. You can hatch people from an egg now. But this has been going on longer than they want you and I to comprehend. You mainstreamers think cloning started in the 90s. Mainstreamers. You're so fucking lame. I know they were cloning people 100 years ago. And I can prove it. But there's no point. I'm just saying. You know, I know about Cabbage Patch Kids and Tesla. I know about the incubators in the state fair 100 years ago. Isn't it strange how 100 years ago they were just giving away babies for free? Free babies. Where did these free children come from? Some people call them children of the corn. You ever watch those movies? That was a slight or a reference to those free children. That's what those movies were implying and in reference to. Those free children that came from incubator labs 100 years ago. Orphan trains. You ever look into orphan trains yet? Train stations would drop children off at every depot, and farmers would be in a hurry to snatch them up for free labor, child labor. Free labor hands. That was 100 years ago. Most people can't track their bloodline more than 100 or 200 years. You get spotty, memory lapses, no chronologicalized records of anything. adoptions, orphanages, dead ends, sealed records, blah, blah, blah. Vaccination is for resetting memory, culling society, culling the herd, separating the young from the old. Look what they did to the elderly during COVID. Separated them from their grandchildren and children. Put them on defibrillator machines, ventilator machines, and all of a sudden everyone had breathing problems. I like calling those ventilator machines defibrillator machines, those breathing machines they distributed. I like calling them death machines, silent death machines. If you're pumping someone full of oxygen, they can't scream. No, they die silently, right? Because their lungs burst. Silent death machines, Monica. Silent death machines. Doctors love you so much. The medication causes addiction and the effects last a lifetime. Antidepressant medication causes depression to occur, suicidal ideation, thought processes, tendencies. Some people go out and kill themselves while they're on their antidepressant medication. Of course, they're never going to tell you about it because, dead people don't tell any tales. Imagine that, right? You're depressed and your doctor gives you antidepressants, right? It's supposed to keep you from being depressed, right? But the antidepressants cause a chemical imbalance that causes depression. Then you'll have suicidal thought processes, ideation, ideas. You might actually act on them. And some people are successful. But no one wants to talk about it. Tucker Carlson did a piece about this as well. I'm not the only one. But I was saying it before Tucker Carlson ever said it. Everything is a goddamn paradox. It's so fucking mind boggling. Sustainable development, there's nothing sustainable about any development. Society crashes every 250 years because of hyperinflation. Same old, same old. It's all self-induced. It's amazing. The people vote for their own demise, their own death. Get 1/3 of people to kill each other while 1/3 watches and 1/3 dies. And everybody's waiting on Jesus to save the day. Have you seen Jesus? They created a perfect kill box system. Amazing. Complete quarantine and isolation of the individual, separation from society, for alienation and foreignation. Foreignation, that's not really a good word for that. Alienation and separation. Alienate, separate, isolate. COVID was for quarantining people and isolating them, locking them down, putting them in a kill box. Because we love our neighbors so much, care about their rights. But we all got put in a kill box. No more kings. Right? I'm doing a march on the country tomorrow. And the theme is no kings. And I'm asking you to Google how many words have king in them. Smoking. You hear the king? Talk king. Speak king. Cash is king. Check king. Wait king. Walk king. See king. Drink king. Does anyone see why I'm fucking laughing? Fuck king. English is language of king. And you say there's no more king? You don't hear king talk king, speak king, think king. Pro king. No one knows where the king is. Talk, king. Boy, this shit's fucking funny as hell. Where's the king? The king is drinking, the king is smoking, the king is toking, the king is poking, the king is mocking, the king is cooking, the king is baking, the king is rocking, the king is shaking, the king is striking, the king is checking, the king is mocking, the king is bracking, the king is breaking. Where's the king? Google it. How many words have king in them? Then we can make one story out of all of them. The walking king, the talking king, the speaking king, the shaking king, the shooking king, the wrecking king, the breaking king, the sharking king, the fracking king, the wrecking king, the dirking king, the duking king, the docking king, the decking. Oh, fuck. This is too goddamn funny now. But I bet you there's an algorithm with the like 2,000 words that have king in them. And I keep telling you that English is language of king. It's the king's command and control codex. It's king's programming. The king's will be done. Thy will be done. My will. Because I'd be the king, talk king. Look what happens when you talk king. I'm rebuking, I'm invoking, and I'm what? Mocking? Invoking? Oh, yeah, I'm provoking. I'm provoking a fight, and I'm invoking one, and I'm rebuking your degrees and mocking them. There's the science of the science right there, right? I told you what I was doing, while I was doing it, when I did it, which is right now. So I guess tomorrow is going to be a protest of kings. You know I'm going to be streaming this stuff, right? As soon as Intel comes in, I'm going to be all over this like flies on shit. How come no one has a response when I talk king? Well, Monica, think about it. All this PP, all this political propaganda, right? Where's the people and the parsons now? Hey, look, gender fluidity, everybody. So that's tomorrow. Protest of king, no king. We don't want no kings around here. No, no kings. We want men as queens. And women, you're being outsourced for incubators. They want designer babies, not natural birth. Getting replaced, you know. They got the women to replace the men. Who's replacing the women? Incubators and test tubes? I didn't agree to any of this shit, for the record, right? Wasn't down for any of it. And now I got to do a report on our governor. Governor got busted for huge fraud, $22 million. I go find out what's going on there. Everything's coming apart. Now it's getting ripped apart from the middle. Like a wishbone is just getting split. I feel like Prometheus, chained to a rock, stuck, anchored. Where the hell am I going? Nowhere. See? Going nowhere. Where am I going? Nowhere. Lack of response is one. Science of the signs. That's how you know when you're right. When no one says anything. That's the irony, right? That's how you know when you're right. When no one says anything. He's right, Shh. So now I got to go see what my governor's up to and the shenanigans that they just got in trouble for. And then I got to share that shit. Like, wow. See, I'm always busy. Fucking watchdog. Later.